Hi guys, I'm going to start with the assembly of the Automata box with all the parts that I have made. In the previous video you already have all the parts that you can see on the tabs in the bottom of the screen. I have the bottom part, the top, the sides, the back, the square rod, the follower, and only one cam because I will be only demonstrating one, but that will be enough for you to do the other cam that you have, or maybe 3, depends on your design. So I will start by adding in assembly. So I'm going to create an assembly right here, and I will start by inserting the bottom part. So I'm going to click accept, and this bottom part is movable, which means it's not fixed yet and I have to fix it. Fix it means like ground it, and I wanted also to kind of make it align it with the origin. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to first I found this operator until I find, let me do it again. I click, and then I'm going to drag it until I find the actual center of gravity. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to right click on the center right here, and then move to origin. The next thing that I will do is I'm going to fix it. So I'm going to right click and fix. So now this is center and fixed. The next thing is I'm going to add the sides. I didn't really have time to change color, so I'm just going to leave them like that. And I will constrain it to the bottom. Now we have to be careful constraining it because depends on what edge we select, that will be the edge that will mate. So I'm going to start by adding a fasten mate right here, and I'm going to get closer to this bottom part, and then find the connector. This one, it must be right here. The colorful circle must be right there. And then I will do the same thing with the side. So I'm going to slide, and that's the one actually the one that I need. So I'm going to accept. Now is constrained or mate. I will do the same thing with the other side. So fasten mate. I'm going to get close, and I want to get closer. Center of gravity. So we have to be patient. Right there. That way has to be parallel to the side, the connector, and then I'm going here. I slide, click. Now both sides are being constrained. Next, I'm going to insert the back. Click OK. We have to be careful with the back because we might get confused, but what we need to do is we need to insert it inside right here. So what I need is to do the same thing. I'm gonna mate the edges. So I'm gonna use fasten mate. I'm gonna get closer. That one. With that one. I click accept. So my back is fully constrained. Now I'm going to go get the top, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to get the edge. I will use a fasten mate. That side If you see the connector, it's in the middle on the top, and then I will find the one on the bottom. I need to rotate it. Probably I need to get closer. That's the one that I need. I accept. And finally I have everything constrained, only the box. Next step will be to insert the square rod. Also I'm going to insert the eccentric cam and the follower. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do is I need to put this one, the square rod, into these two holes. So for this, we're going to use the Revolute mate, which is this one. I'm going to click. Now I have to get closer to the square rod and find the center. So I need that to be connected to that hole. The follower is on the way, but it's not selecting it. It's only the hole. So I'm going to click there. So what it does, it drags it to all the way to the edge of the hole. So now I can see it. And if I animate it, you can see that it's moving, it's rotating, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Alright. Next thing is I will constrain the cam to the square rod, and I will have to use another fasten mate. I'm going to click here, fasten mate. I'm going to get to this one right here with the center with center. Now, the problem is, if I leave it like this, I won't be able to move or to align the cam to the hole, which is this hole, right? So I will have to double click again so I can edit the last mate. Now, if you see, I need to slide the cam into the Z-axis, right? So I'm going to click offset, and I want to play with numbers. Let's see if 4, where it's going to bring that number, or if 4 units will bring the cam inside underneath the hole. It does, but not in the place that I want. So I'm going to keep adding numbers. So instead of 4, I'm going to do 6. It does, but it's still missing a little bit more. So I'm going to continue. Probably this is going to be 6.25. Let's see. No, so it went too far. So I'm going to do half of 0.25, which is 1.25. And with that value of 6.125, I will totally align it. Yours might be different, but in my case, that's the value that I need. Okay, so when I click here, I will animate this one so you can see that it's working. So as you can see, it rotates, it drags the cam. There you go. Perfect. Next, I need to put the follower into the hole, and for that, I will be using the slider mate, which is this one. I'm sorry, this one. Alright, so I'm going to click slider mate. I'm going to get closer to the follower. I'm going to use that one, probably this one. with this. I'm gonna accept, and let's see how it looks like. And it slides. In real life, that doesn't happen, right? It doesn't go through the cam, the axle or square rod. So we need to do one more constraint. So the follower follows the cam. That's why the name of this stick is follower. So I'm gonna use the tangent one, tangent mate. So I'm gonna click tangent. I'm gonna go close. Let's see. Oops. I'm gonna select this with this. I'm gonna accept. Let's say if this works, I'm gonna animate again my Revolut one. And here we go. We have our automata working. Hopefully this video helps you.